used to be.
Nah,
Marvelous Marvin. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Iceman or something, just something that
Something. Chuck
Yeah,
Iceman to death. Yeah, something that fit. Anyways, welcome to this episode of Pay the Truck Boxing on Forum.
I'm twin.
I'm Rick.
And all right, man, I think we got a chance to see kind of a few things that we first off, how y'all doing? Before let's get there. How are we doing? Everybody straight?
Same old, man.
No.
Okay, I'm with the nose. I want you to know that I am 100% with the nose as it relates to this.
ain't nobody
I
dealing with
guess
fuel straight.
Yeah, you right about that.
I guess let's first things first. Take it on to England. Moses Itauma. Well, I guess he did decide to show us he can go past 2 rounds, and he took out Jermaine Franklin in a nasty, astonishing uppercut. Ricky, me and you talked about it. You know, we just don't know because he has not been in the rounds and stuff like that. That's been the main thing. We just did not know because he has not been. So I'm gonna ask you first, Twin. Did you get a chance to get a better look at Moses now that he went past 2 rounds?
Yeah. I mean, we still got to wait for him to step up a little bit in competition, but I mean, shit. He calling next. When you giving the people the exciting knockouts and things like that, that's what they want to see. So he calling next.
That's true, Rick.
Yeah, man. We was talking about it, man. I tweeted when we seen it. I'm like, hey, man, close is close, man. That's what I look for in the fighter, man. When you go in there and you got that opportunity, you see it and you take it, then I know. So close is close, man. I was impressed, man. I was impressed.
Yeah, he finally got the impression out of me. To keep it up for that pace so far. Now we're at 5 rounds, so I guess finally this is the first I can say, okay, you took out a very good, durable fighter in Jermaine Franklin, a contender. I'm not arguing that. Dillian White was a washed past his time, and he was in Cancun before the first bell even rang, and he got in shape for that fight to go to the beach. That's all that was. He lost a lot of weight and everything. Everybody was making a deal. Oh, he's 240. He's never been this light. Anyways, but Jermaine
That was that
Franklin
was
was
that was shirt off fitness.
that's exactly what it was. He went to camp for shirt off fitness, my man. Uh But yeah, I'm cool. Moses looked good. I'm still not ready to crown him yet how everybody else wants to crown him for the Jermaine Franklin knockout, simply because I saw Adja Caballel destroy Frank Sanchez and Zhilei Zhang in ways that we had never seen those two men grown men sat down on that canvas before in a complete I own you destruction. Not saying that a one punch knockout is not great. Absolutely is. Power is always beautiful. But destruction of a person's whole ego, whole fight style, whole everything, I can't argue too far against that. But nonetheless, great win for Moses, and I want to see how soon he says he wants to fight Ajit next. We'll see. But yeah, I guess that's what's in on that. I guess we're gonna slide right along to Las Vegas at the MGM. And we'll start here with, I think, a terrible stoppage in Yo-Yo Hernandez versus Terrell Gausha. And Ricky, what the hell was on the ref's mind?
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't see what he saw. I thought that fight could definitely go on. I don't know, man. It's like I don't know, man. Either you're getting these late stoppage or you getting the too early fighters still capable of fighting stoppages. It's almost no in between right now, man. So I don't know, man. I didn't care for that stoppage at all, man. At all.
Twin?
Uh, I mean, I think it was early, but in the end, I ain't really care just because Hernandez was on his ass. And
Absolutely.
my man got a bad name, Terrell. He's stealing my name and got beat up. Um, he was basically shelling up and getting punched on for a lot of the fight. And Hernandez was pressuring him. Terrell wasn't throwing no jabs or anything to keep him off of him. He stopped moving. It's like I think it was gonna get there anyway. So that's the only reason why I'm like, man, it was early, but it was gonna happen anyway.
I mean, not saying it wasn't gonna happen, but it's not like the fighter gave us any signs of, oh my God, I'm just damaged in here. I'm hurting so bad. Every punch is just taking me out. Oh, I can't believe it was going on. None of that was going on. We've seen fights where it's like, yo, ref, like, come on, my boy. Like, fam ain't even fighting. This wasn't not the case. And yes, Yo-Yo was landing some good shots, but Gausha was also blocking some still too. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like, we got to choose as referees. I ain't gonna say we because I'm not a ref and I'll never be a ref, but they got to choose exactly what they're looking for as far as like, uh, is this fighter too past hurt in the middle of the fight? Well, let me just go ahead and stop this now. Because I'm not saying that Yo-Yo wasn't gonna win because that's the way it was going. It's just kind of like this doesn't make me feel better about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess whatever. The co-main, Rick, it probably could have turned out to be fighter tonight. It probably could have been, but that headbutt that happened early in the fight between Brian Mendoza and Hernandez Tellez kind of changed the fight. However, I chose Brian Mendoza to win this fight because I didn't think Tellez had any dog in him to necessarily go out and win the fight. Jonas Tellez, I will give you your credit. You took that headbutt with that busted nose leaking everywhere on that canvas, and you went out there and won a fight. The scorecards had a little bit wider than I had it, but you went out there and won a fight. I'm proud of you. I mean, even though I don't know you, but congrats to you for proving that you do have an extra gear that you did not show against a Baz Baru. It looks like you've learned from that mistake and said, let me go get a fight and go take it for a victory against a very good contender in Brian Mendoza. So shout out to you for that. Twin?
I give him credit for showing dog. I was down on him after his last fight. He's still not all the way back up. It take two to get one. He gave me one that was mid. Last fight, this fight, he showed dog. I need one more to get it back in my good graces. Not like he care about my good graces, but we talk about me, and it's my opinion. So I don't care if he don't care. I'm just saying what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, he showed some dog. It's always good to see dog in a fight. And not a bunch of other theatrics that take place. So, good win for him.
Rick?
Yeah, it was a good win for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't like the scoring. I thought the fight was a little bit closer than what they had on the.
Oh no, did we lose Rick? Oh, we did.
Now I'm here.
He back.
Okay, because
Yeah,
boy,
yeah. But
boy,
yeah, overall,
boy,
still a really good win, bro. So, oh my god.
boy,
Nah,
you
I'm here,
was
bro. I'm here. But yeah,
that
nah,
screen
man.
disappeared, boy. I was finna say.
Hey, nah, look, nah, but good win though, man. It was a good win for
Yeah.
him, man. Definitely.
Yeah, good win for him to get himself back in good graces. I don't know what him or Fundora is gonna do next. Well, he's gonna take some time out because that nose is obviously screwed.
Oh yeah, facts.
Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That nose is screwed.
Facts.
Because how I was looking at it is, um, if Mendoza would have won, they would have gave Fundora a chance to get his lick back if he would have win. I mean, he did win, but we'll get into that later. I was looking at for that Mendoza. This would have been a way for Mendoza to say like, yeah, I deserve my if he want a rematch, come get it. You want your lick back, my boy, come get it.
Yeah.
And that's how I was looking for it. But
I
you know,
watched that fight I watched that fight earlier today. Set that boy down.
set that boy down.
Yeah, he set him down, bro.
Man,
But
Fedora looked at the ref and was like smiling, like,
yeah. Hey, like when you like after you get your tooth pulled, he smile like a little kid at the dentist, bro. Like yeah.
Looking at the ref like, what? What? That's exactly
Yeah,
how
man.
he was looking at him.
Yeah, man.
Uh, yeah, he did. And going into that fact, going into Fundora and Thurman for the main event. Keith Thurman fought the worst terrible planned fight I could have ever imagined, and I cannot believe it. I did not understand why he decided to fight this fight from the outside. I
It,
He has good feet, and those feet are better suited inside somebody like that. Fundora fights decent inside, don't get me wrong, but he still has a harder way to travel than you do. I had better faith. This is the thing that why some y'all get it as I talk about it, but why people don't understand. I say a fighter should be able to change their attack to a fight every single time. That's why it's so hard to game plan for a team. Crawford, it's almost impossible to game plan for somebody like Devin Haney unless you are equivalent to that level because they're gonna fight a different fight every single time they see them with the skills that they already have. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they have things and tendencies that they already do, but they fight a different fight every single time. That changes the ball game. Thurman decided to still fight this 6'5" man the same damn way as he's fighting somebody that is also 5'10". And I just really don't comprehend that. I thought I have better faith in fighters, I think, in the coaches and the corner adjustments than they do themselves and the knowledge themselves. Because I saw what Keith Thurman does great, regardless of his age. I saw what he did great. But like George said, you can't do the same things as the young dog did. You gotta learn some new tricks. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that no more. And Keith Thurman didn't do anything, and he had success to the body. He had shots where he was standing there, but then he'd run out of the way, pissing me off. Just I had better faith in these guys. I really did. Ricky, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think I kept hearing. I don't know if his Coney was saying stop going to the right or to the left. I think he told him stop going to the right and try to go to the left. And I don't. To be honest with you, man, I don't. Listen, I'm not taking anything away from Fundora because I had Fundora to win,
Mhm.
but you can't tell me that was the best Keith Thurman we've ever seen. That was by far, honestly, in my opinion, that was one of the worst performances I've ever seen Keith Thurman have. And I just question Keith Thurman's heart. I feel like Keith Thurman didn't believe in Keith Thurman. And it showed in the ring. I'm not taking anything from Fundora. We know who Fundora is, right? We know, and like I said I said if he doesn't get in the inside, it's no way he's beating Fundora. It's no way. There's no way you can fight him from the outside and beat him. So I knew that, but just the game plan from the jump, just he threw that out the window, man. He went into warrior mode in the third round, and I just don't, for the life of me, see why. I don't know. I don't know if he felt the power of Fundora. I don't know what, but I I was I'm more disappointed in Keith Thurman than I applaud Fundora for the way he won. So that's just what I gotta say on that, man.
Tall one.
man, Keith Thurman let Nas down, his fans down, and whoever the hell else was watching. That brother
He,
took the same game plan they had for Pacquiao, copied and pasted it. It showed up against a dude that's taller than me with an 80-inch reach. Like if you getting picked apart by Fundora from the outside, and it said your choice, you're gonna lose, and it's gonna be
Yep,
bad,
it's gonna be
and it's gonna
bad.
be real bad. And if you leave your feet in an attempt to get in there, you're gonna get punched, and it's gonna be bad. Because the one thing Fundora does do good is, regardless of him having long ass arms, he still can throw short punches.
Yeah,
And he
man.
gonna see you coming in leaping, you're gonna get punched. And
You
Keith
got to
got
be
punched a
brave.
lot.
You
Yeah.
got to be brave.
And
He wasn't
you gotta have foot like Keith always relied on like his athleticism to get off these
Twin,
weird
you was in the
angles.
gym with me that day. George was yelling at me, I think, when I was sparring. He was like, "Get inside. Put
Hmm.
your head on that man's chest. Get right there. Like, don't be out there. You finna get picked apart. Put your head on that man's chest." And
Mm-hmm.
he just
You gotta go through that fire to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
He acted like
And
he was gonna pot shot his way to get in there. Like, no, that's not gonna work. Hey, let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, you old semi-retired fighters, leave them boys that's in their prime alone. Don't come. You not Sugar Ray Leonard. You not Big George. You not none of them dudes that bounced back and came. Especially what Keith fought twice in the last 4 years, I think, something like that. Like, you not
maybe.
about to
yeah,
run up
yeah,
in
it's
there
like
with,
twice in the last 5 years.
you not about to
Yeah.
run up in there with these dudes, these young cats in their prime, and just act like, oh, I'm gonna just show up because of my name. Well, we seeing how that worked out for you. So, hey, you old fellas, go fight somebody else old, and then try to bounce back off of that. Don't just show up against somebody in their prime and think, oh, I still got it. No,
So
Cause
I,
you,
I
cause you
got a
don't.
question. I got a question.
Mm.
Who beats Fundora at 54?
Uh, I think anybody can. We know it all it takes is one punch and it's any night, anybody's given night. But I think since there was already Brian Mendoza
Gave the
didn't
blueprint.
just get one punch off and that was a lucky punch. He was on Fundora's neck that whole time.
Absolutely.
It wasn't like, oh my God, he was getting beat so bad and then he just no, it wasn't none of
Well,
that.
Lubin had success in the inside too until he started
And
fighting from the
Lubin did
outside.
too. Lubin was on his neck
Yeah.
too.
So he
So
has the same success. Yep.
it's not like he can't be. Those two guys that we named, yeah, Lubin ended up how he ended up or whatever, but it's not like those guys can't. Like, it's not like he can't be. Those guys were brave enough to say, I'm willing to go through this to get this win.
Yeah.
And it's just everybody else, I think for some reason, is just forgetting what was already done.
Right. Right.
I
I think
think
that's just it.
what's next is it's time to show us and the people if you like that. And he kind of in the same boat as Boots, but not. It's not exactly the same. The reason why I say that
However, however,
when
don't
Fundora
forget,
came in, when Fundora became popular at 154, Charlo was doing whatever,
I
and the division was down. Now the division is
go
coming
on.
back up. So
Go on.
I need some names. I don't want to see you against nobody. Like you ducked Terrence Crawford. That's not an opinion, that's a fact. You ducked him, you tried to fight Spence
Go
instead.
off,
That fight
twin.
fell
Go
through.
off, twin.
he
So
dug Xander. He dug
you
Xander.
ducked him. So now what we got? We need a Virgil.
So
We need a Boots. We need
That is the exact
what?
answer I
Well,
was looking for, twin. That's
so
the
thing
exact.
is we got to take Boots off the table. We know, I mean not Boots. We got yes, one take Boots off the table because him and Xander are signed for June 27th now. So kudos to
Mhm.
Xander, the only real one at 154. It seems like so. Kudos to
And he ain't
Xander.
ducking no smoke. None.
Uh, Boots finally gets a fight where we're like, okay, I'm gonna give you credit regardless. And you know how I feel about Jen. I don't want to hear nobody with that. He too young nonsense. Nope, he got two belts. He jumping oceans. So I don't want to hear that. And then Virgil, we got to take him off the table because he's tied up legally at bare minimum till September. That man is that man is out of the way. So he can't even negotiate nothing until September.
Yeah.
So there's that. At least September.
Yeah.
Because his manager is not smart. And Golden, speaking of Golden Boy, did get the extension and new deal. So there's that. Um,
Oh, but yeah. So
but yeah,
um,
so that's where we at with it. So, but Fundora's gonna have to figure out who he gonna fight. I mean, is he gonna fight Jamel Charlo?
I would
I
love.
guess.
I would actually love that fight. I would love that fight.
I
Jamel Charlo, another man we ain't seen since Canelo. So
Charlo treading them waters. Hey, you one of them older fighters jumping in with somebody in their prime, and you ain't fought in a minute.
Yeah.
and is Charlo
Hey,
gonna change his fight style to fight Fundora? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so.
I'm gonna be honest though. Charlo has the skill set.
Yes, they
He's
all
just
have the skill set, but
yeah.
does he
He's
have the
just
nuts to
a
go in there and do it?
correct. And I don't know, man. I don't know.
Throw some fire water in his bottle, he might go get it.
it's like, and Foreman, you'll get what I'm saying. Like every boxer has. If you step in the ring, you got some form of heart, some form of
Of course.
fire. But if you look at Fundora's stature, to beat him the way he fights, you're gonna have to go through some shit you might not want to go through. When you fight other fighters, you might can fight the way you want to fight. It might be harder.
Yeah.
You might still can pull off the win, but just off of his length and the punch selection alone, you're gonna have to fight a way you might not want to fight, and you probably not used to fighting because he's 6'6", and you don't
Yeah.
have that many guys in your division like that. So it's gonna be
Yeah.
awkward to get in there. And we've seen guys do it. We've seen guys have success. So it's not like he's some Terminator, but like you were saying, are you gonna make the adjustments you need to make in order to be successful? Some people say, well, I do it. Some is like I'm gonna do it my way, and then see what happens. So we'll
I
see.
haven't really seen it go a lot of people way when they tried though, man. So we'll see, man.
I think they get in there and get too far intimidated to the point.
Yeah.
I think that's just what it is. They let the distance overwhelm them
Yeah.
mentally, and then instead of looking like I'm not chasing your head, I'm gonna just chase your chest, and then you'll
That's it.
bring your head to me
Yep.
eventually.
Yep.
That's all. Don't chase the ribs, you chase the chest right there where your eye level is,
Yep.
and he'll bring it down to you eventually. I guarantee you.
Yep.
That's just it.
I think it's a form of being unfamiliar. And it's like, all right, I
You know what?
usually I
It is.
usually stay at this distance and I don't get hit, but he keep jabbing the shit out of me, and
I'm
now I gotta
speaking.
move
I forget.
backwards.
I'm speaking. I'm speaking for a place of privilege where I've always fought taller than me.
Hmm.
That I think that I'm speaking from a place of privilege. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's extremely fair. But it is what it is. But other than that, man, anybody got anything else, man? I
Oh,
mean, we got
I
Wilder
think
this
Wilder and
weekend.
yeah, Wilder and what's his Derek? What's his? You say
Ah,
the last name because
Chisora.
I'm gonna fuck it up. But go
War
ahead.
Chisora this weekend. About another battle of the wash
Yeah,
game. Uh,
Wilder probably still going to sleep though.
Hey, we got a few of them. Hey, if you lose, go ahead and retire fights.
I think Wilder wins by knockout.
What? Okay. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
I think Wilder wins by knockout. I'm gonna look back
What?
at it again, but I think Wilder wins by knockout.
I don't know, man.
I can't explain it. I can't explain
Hey,
it, but I think Wilder.
since I ain't been on here a while, I'm gonna just say some stuff that I be
Uh oh.
seeing and thinking about.
Look,
Rolly, you scared of Devin, and you got your belt, and you want to hold your belt because you got one and don't want to let it go, and that's why you don't ain't trying to fight nobody else, and you just want to keep your belt to
I wonder
yourself.
what the hold up with that is.
He's trying to say Devin
Devin tweeted.
declined, but
I
Devin
mean, he
probably
got some
tried to.
tweets off, but I mean, I don't know.
They
I
trying
want
to
to know
say
what that
Devin
is.
declined, but that's bullshit.
Devin said Rolly trying to ask for too much or something like that. So
Rolling no eat food compared to Devin, man. I don't know, man.
Hmm. I don't know. I'm really but I'm also of the belief that the fight is still happening.
I hope so.
Yeah, I would
That's
like to
that's
see it.
that's what I am. I'm also of the belief of the fight still happening. So there's that.
Are we gonna see Devin and
We
Ryan
need
again?
more dates.
Yeah, man. It's slow on the dates right now, man.
Really, it's just
You
fights.
said
Okay,
you
not really.
said
We got
who Devin and
We got
who?
Vito Milnecki. Vito Milnecki's headlining
And
next week
Ryan,
at Pro Box.
Devin say he done with it, but I don't know, man.
He ain't done with him. There's too
No,
much
because
money on the table for both of them.
the way it's going, they gonna end up being able to fight for undisputed at 47. Because Ryan probably not gonna fight for another year, so he ain't gonna risk losing his belt.
But Crocker's tied up. Crocker got a fight coming up, and he fighting
And
Liam Paro, I want to
and
say.
whoever win out of that fight is gonna get their biggest payday to fight Devin.
And
They're gonna take their belt, and then it's gonna be looking over there at Ryan or
hey, but
Rolly.
Devin, hey man, you got to run it with my boy Tiger though, man. My boy Tiger need his
Somebody's
fade.
gonna have to run in the Tiger. You got a very good point. Somebody's gonna have to run in the Tiger, and I want to know who is gonna be first. I want to know. I want to know if it's Rolly.
Tiger, a deadly matchup for people right now, man.
I want to know if it's gonna be Rolly. That's all. I'm pretty curious because Rolly's kind of up the creek if this does fall through.
We'll see.
You know,
Oh, before
we'll
before
see.
we go, one more thing. And Foreman, I know you'll feel this. Shout out to the heavyweight champ Usyk, and seeing him pairing up with AJ, training and giving him encouragement and becoming real good friends with, from what it seemed like and what he says. So good to see AJ back training, and and the champ say we take what he do not so good, make it good.
That's a,
That's exactly what he said. His conditioning not good. We make good. He ain't lying. He ain't lying. Making him good. Shoot, forget it. Shout out to AJ for accepting it, being
yeah,
accepted.
absolutely,
You know
absolutely.
what? One thing I don't think people give credit for AJ for his career. AJ, he has always stated he is the forever learner for the forever student of boxing, and he has been. He's took on lots of different trainers, lots of different ways to fight, lots of different styles, try to figure out what can I do to win, and I am okay with that. Like it just is what it is. I'm okay with that. If you're a champion, you can go to wherever and learn something.
Man, you
I'm
gotta
okay
be
with that.
if you don't like AJ, man, you just come on, man.
You a
AJ,
straight hater. That's
yeah,
all.
man, you gotta like AJ, man. So, well,
That's it. With that being said, appreciate y'all tuning in. Once again, I'm Foreman.
I'm twin.
I'm Rick.
And y'all stay safe, stay cool. Spring is around the corner. Well, spring is here. Summer's around the corner. Get y'all fat ass in the gym, punk motherfucker.